The Flying Eagles of Nigeria will take on Norway in their first match of the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. The 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup is currently holding in Chile, and this is the 24th edition of the FIFA Under-20 Men's World Cup. Talking about the Flying Eagles of Nigeria and Norway, this is the first time Nigeria and Norway will play against each other at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. They've never met each other at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, and so this is the first time the two teams will play against each other. This is Norway's fourth appearance at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, and Norway have never gone beyond the group stage of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, while this is Nigeria's 14th appearance at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, and Nigeria's best result at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup was finishing as runners-up in 1989 and in 2005. Talking about Norway, Norway are making a comeback to the FIFA Under-20 World Cup after 6 years of absence, and they qualified for this year's edition by defeating Turkey on penalties in the European playoff. And so the last time Norway featured at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup was in 2019, and that was when Manchester City's Erling Haaland rose to prominence after scoring 9 goals. He scored 9 goals in a particular match against Honduras. So that was how Erling Haaland rose to prominence. But for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, they qualified for this year's edition of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup by getting to the semi-finals of the last African Cup of Nations in Egypt earlier this year. They won bronze at the Under-20 African Cup of Nations. So by virtue of being one of the semi-finalists of that competition, they picked the ticket to the ongoing FIFA Under-20 World Cup. And then Norway and Nigeria are in Group F of this ongoing World Cup. And Group F has teams like Nigeria, of course Norway, and Colombia and Saudi Arabia. For Norway, they've got players like Jonathan Norway, Sondre Granas, and Marcus Allan. For Jonathan Norway, he plays as the defender for Norway. For Sondre Granas, he plays as the midfielder for Norway. And for Marcus Allan, he plays as a forward for Norway. So these are the few players that play for Norway. And the head coach of Norway is Bjorn Johansen, who is a former Norwegian international. So he's the head coach of their Under-20 national team. For the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, for Nigeria, they've got players like Daniel Bameyi, Ebenezer Akot, and Parobo Arieri. For Daniel Bameyi, he's the captain of the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, and he plays as a defender for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria.